Alright, hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. I'm hoping that we have no stream issues like it seems to have happened to a lot of other folks. So, yeah, so welcome to part 3 of Evil Mexican Man playing Evil Wizard game. Because, fuck you people. All I have to say about that. Okay. So, yeah, this is, I believe, my third part 3 of Hogwarts, and I don't remember where I left off. So, welcome everybody.
A Merlin trial?
I believe I do not have. No, I do not. I don't have that power yet. All right, so roll call. Let's see. We got Dope Boy in here. How you doing, cuz? Yes Man, Gamer Thumb, and Super Nataku. You guys, how are you guys doing today? I am. I am definitely tired as hell.
Potato! Stupid one.
So yeah, quite a bit going on lately around me, but I will not get into those details.
Stupid one. Stupid one.
Die, Spideys.
Potato! There's a victory that came none too soon. Ugh.
Let's see. Hey Grant, let's see. Been working on my Resident Evil video for 12 hours straight. Need a break? Well, welcome here. Why does this specifically right here look like Elden Ring? LOL. Yeah, you know what? I hadn't played Elden Ring, so I didn't don't know what that looks like. But I given my character armor. Ah shit, wrong button. Yeah, what is he wearing? Yeah, I'm wearing Spider Slayer armor. So yeah, so he's got armor that you could wear, which is awesome. So yeah, this file, this file's character is at level 16. My other one, I maxed out my character. Oh right, I said I had goodies to unlock. Uh, let's see. Stuck on the first boss of Wo Long Fallen Dynasty. I heard that game sucked, but you know, it's what I hear. Not because it's too hard, but because my AI controlled sidekick decided to go on strike. Well, see, that's your first problem. AI controlled. What did I unlock? Yeah, I don't want to hear about AI controlled sidekicks. Oh, after last night. Like, I don't need no stinking sidekick. So yeah, we're back at Hogwarts. Let me see what quests I have open to me. Locate on the map. Let's go. Let's see. DSP said it wasn't good, so I'd say it's probably the opposite of his opinion. Now, I didn't hear it from DSP, so I was hearing it from other folks. You know who it might have been? It might have been Rich.
Revelio.
You know, it might have been Rich from Review Tech USA that he said that it was. He said he didn't like it, and then I've heard some other folks on Twitter. So,
Over here. Sebastian, it's been a while.
It has. Glad you received my owl. I have something to show you.
First, let me thank you for what you did in the library.
Of course. Scribner tried to give me detention, but I have ways out of these things.
Well, you took the fall for me, and that counts for something.
Did you find what you were looking for?
I did, but something was missing. I'm not sure here is the best place to discuss it.
Understood. We can talk more in a moment, in the Undercroft. Not even the professors know about this place. This way. There's a secret passage just here.
It's well disguised.
okay, so I have to remind myself that I'm like really underleveled right now, or I'm not at the level that I am with my other characters, so it's gonna feel weird. Where I can already take out enemies with like in a matter of a couple of hits.
How did you find this place?
My friend, Ominous Gaunt. He named it the Undercroft. We used to play gobstones here all the time. With my sister, Anne. She loved that infernal game. What I wouldn't give to lose to her again. I should tell you, I swore to Ominous I would safeguard this place. So please, keep this between us. He never confides in anyone. But he's trusted me since the day.
Revelio.
I wouldn't want to jeopardize that. We used to sneak in here almost daily. We've never been caught.
I haven't been paying attention, but that voice actor sounds a lot like Daniel Radcliffe. I don't believe he's in this. Daniel Radcliffe is not in this game. How do you pee if you're wearing that armor? Simple. Wave the wand.
I've noticed that he uses his wand to navigate the castle.
He does. No idea how, though. Ominous was born blind, and no spell could reverse it. His wand seems almost sentient. Not surprising, I suppose. Ollivander always says, the wand chooses the wizard.
Is that how he found this place?
No, someone in his family knew about it. The Gaunts are full of secrets. I've never heard anyone else speak of it, and I've certainly never seen anyone else here. Again, mention this to no one, especially Ominous. He has no love lost for his family or their secrets, but this place is special to him.
Understood. But why does Ominous have no love lost for his family?
His father's family are direct descendants of Salazar Slytherin, one of the 4 founders of Hogwarts. Obsessed with blood status, most of them. Ominous cannot abide them, as he'll be the first to tell you. Anyway, the Undercroft has been a perfect place to sneak off to, away from prying eyes, and even practice otherwise forbidden spells.
Really? Like what?
Like the blasting curse. Professors say it's not an appropriate spell to teach students.
A proper magical education ought to include all magic.
My thoughts exactly. A spell like Confringo is only
He's not
truly
exactly a
dangerous
huge
in
J.K.
untrained
Rowling fan
hands.
right now, so that
Such spells
makes
should
sense.
be
I
properly
honestly, that
taught.
whole I'm not a fan of J.K.
To be
Rowling, so
fair,
I'm not
I'm
doing stuff.
admittedly partial to
Stupid.
more fiery forms of magic, but you should learn it.
If
I
you
can
don't agree
teach
with
it
her
to you
takes,
safely
hey,
here.
that's perfectly fine. Everybody's entitled to their opinion.
It may take a while to get the feel for it. Mimic my wand movement. The
But
incantation is Confringo.
Very well.
well, you know, it's funny. I'm not a big fan of J.K. Rowling. I'm not a big fan of J.K. Rowling myself. But hey, look at me. I'm still playing the damn game.
Stick to the target. Best to keep the Undercroft intact. Have a go at those candelabras.
Confringo.
Nice work. How's it feel?
It's a tad hot.
You'll get used to it.
Like, you know, like I said, I'm not a. You know,
That's it.
it's just a matter
I
of
think I've got it.
Well done.
separate. You know, if you can separate the art from the artist, you're fine.
I have to say, I enjoyed that.
The first time Ominous and I practiced Confringo, we singed our eyebrows.
I would have paid to see that.
I swore we'd never live it down. To this day, there's something about that spell that's addictive.
See, I'm not even a fan of Harry Potter, so I don't even care about any of it. But the game seems high quality. Yeah, exactly. Like I said, I don't care about J.K. Rowling. I don't care about the Harry Potter movies or books. But the game, I love the game.
The blast does heat things up. I see how you lost your
Fabian
eyebrows.
hates his governor, but he still
You'll
lives
get
in
used to
Florida.
it.
Hey, I'm the same way. I hate my
Ominous
governor and I live
used
in
to practice
California.
down here for hours. The Undercroft was our retreat. Haven't been here in some time. It's not the same without Anne.
I'm sorry about your sister. If there's anything I can do.
Perhaps when I next head to Feldcroft, you could come along. Meet Anne. She could use some cheering up.
Just let me know when and I'll meet you.
You know,
She
the
misses
thing is,
Hogwarts.
it's like
She's been stuck at home with our guardian, Uncle Solomon.
this entire outrage over the
Unfortunately,
game is
you'll have to
fucking
meet him
stupid.
too.
It's a bunch of
Well, meeting a new
wannabe
student will be
activists
precisely what she needs.
who don't care
I shall
about the
look forward
cause,
to it.
Cheers. By the
not
way,
realizing
what
that
was it
people
you
within
couldn't
the
discuss out in the
trans
hall
community and
I'm not
whatnot,
sure where to start.
there are
you said something was
individuals,
missing from what you found in the library. I assume it's to do with what you told me.
you know, there are
About the
individuals
Portkey
within that same
and
community
Gringotts
that
and Ranrock.
were looking
Nothing
forward
gets
to this
past
game.
you. And yes, it is.
So when
As
one
I'm
group
sure
of
you
people is trying to
suspect,
speak for
there
everybody,
is a
that's
bit
when
more
we
to
have a
all of
problem.
this.
I'm listening.
You must promise to keep this between us.
I trusted you with knowledge of the secret Undercroft. You can trust me.
All right. I can see traces of ancient magic.
Ancient magic? I don't know what I was expecting to say, but it wasn't that. What does that even mean?
Honestly, I'm not entirely certain. All I know is that I can see whispers of an old magic that hardly
You know,
anyone else
besides,
can.
J.K.
Figure I
Rowling had
think that
nothing to do
Ranrock
with this
has
game
somehow
whatsoever.
found a way to
Nothing
harness
with the
that
making
magic's
of it.
Power.
Are you telling me that goblins may be
So
wielding
it's
some
just like
sort
I
of
said, a
wizard
bunch of
magic?
fake ass
That's what we're
activists
trying
trying
to find
to
out.
And this ability of yours?
you know,
Does it
trying to
allow
do
you to
something
wield
that
this
they
magic
think is
too?
helpful. But in the end, look what ended up happening.
I don't know.
Well, when you do know, tell me. I've been studying archaic forms of magic for ages. Perhaps we can help each other. In the meantime, with both Rookwood and Ranrock after you, I suspect a bit more time practicing the blasting curses in order.
So
Spend as much time here as you'd like.
at the end of the day,
And
I'm a
remember,
gamer. I want to
keep
play
this
whatever game I
place
want to play.
between us.
This was a game that, because of the
When I head to
people making
Feldcroft,
such
I'll send you an
a
owl.
bitchy stink about it, got my attention. I looked into it. I liked what I saw, and I was like, "Ooh, I'm playing this." So, and you know what? It was worth my $80. Crap.
Hello, Sebastian. Wait. You there? I can hear you.
Oh, hello. Ominous, isn't it? I believe you have potions together.
Sounds like you hate the whole U.S.
herbology?
political
I
structure.
recognize that voice. Heard you talking to Gareth.
I made a
Weasley
joke
in
about this on
potions
Twitter the other
class.
day.
You're the new 5th year. Did you just come from?
I
the
said,
Undercroft? How did you get in there?
while people are arguing over right wing and left wing, all I care about is chicken wings.
That room's called the Undercroft. Ah, well, I was exploring and then suddenly found myself in a strange passageway.
Don't lie to me. No one stumbles upon that room. Sebastian told you, didn't he? You breathe a word about this place to anyone, and not even your precious Professor Fig will be able to help you. My father is friends with the headmaster. I am not afraid to exploit that connection if I need to.
Trust me, Ominous. I won't say a word. And Sebastian is a good friend. You shouldn't immediately assume the worst of him.
I don't need you to tell me about my oldest friend. Thank you very much.
Ominous, I just meant...
I know what you meant. Sebastian gets himself in enough trouble. He doesn't need your help. Sebastian is going to
Let's see,
earful
bone
about
in or
this.
bone out? That depends on what bag I grab from the store. You know, ideally, I wouldn't mind going boneless, but sometimes you just get the chicken wings with the bones, and you know what? At least you have something to grab on, like ram, 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 you know.
Come and see me as soon as you can.
But either or, I'm not against either one. As long as I'm eating chicken wings with a cold beer, I'm good.
Hoping your time has been more fruitful than mine.
I'm actually considering moving to Canada someday. Ugh. I wouldn't wish that on my worst enemy. On a difficult topic, has anyone played Outer Worlds? I tried playing that game. I could not get into it. Oh, excuse me. Yeah, I tried getting into it, but I,
Wingardium Leviosa. It can be used to levitate objects for a short time.
Revelio.
Few prerequisite tasks. Do see me after class.
Yeah, I remember I had bought the game on the Switch, and I tried it, and I was like, yeah, this game's not for me. It has, like, Bioshock vibes to it.
Revelio.
Ooh, got a new wand.
I was hoping to see you.
You're back.
Finally. Minister Spavin talks more than he listens. Ranted on and on about rogue dragons. Wouldn't listen to a word about goblins. Speaking of which...
Listen, Professor. So much happened while you were away. Nearly Headless Nick asked me to get some rotten roast beef from the kitchens.
Rotten roast beef?
Yes, I thought it was odd too. But then...
You don't live on the Canadian border.
Of the Headless Hunt,
You have
and
to
You met the
deal with them
Headless
on a...
Hunt?
Hey, at worst I have to
That
deal with is
must
my
have
own
been
kind. My own group
interesting
of,
to see.
crazy
And then
Mexicans.
I had to find Richard Jackdaw's head in the pumpkins so that he'd tell me about how he died.
Who on earth is Richard Jackdaw?
He was a student here long ago. Anyway, he told me about a secret cavern. I went there, and right next to Jackdaw's
No, but let's see.
found the
Fabian
missing
said
pages.
earlier
You found
about,
the pages?
I did. And because Jackdaw had followed the map they
said he's not
When I
moving
found the
out
pages,
because
I
of the
found the
governor. He
location on
can't
the
get
map.
out.
Believe
The
it or
only
not,
way,
it's a room below Hogwarts.
Hey,
Why am
you
I
know,
not
the only thing about that I worry about is him
Shall we?
moving into the
I was
White
hoping
House.
you'd say that.
And he goes from Florida
we'll
to
need to
the
bring
whole
the book.
U.S. So that's what I'm worried about your governor with.
The room is called the Map Chamber, by the way. And a portrait of Percival Rackham awaits us there.
Professor Rackham?
So
I
he gets out of
thought you were
Florida
dead.
and he
How
gets
did
into the
this
U.S.
jackdaw get the pages from the
presidency. Then we're fucked.
Evidently, Peeves stole them, and Jackdaw stole them from him.
book? Oh,
So-
Peeves.
So yeah.
To think it was beneath us all this time.
We'd rather have Gandalf stabbed than some tiny ass twig. Hey, I will not have any slander of the wands. Feels like it's got a mixture of Bioshock and Fallout. I've never played Fallout. I did play Bioshock on stream, and I am not likely to stream the next ones after I kind of had the first one spoiled for me midway through the game. So it kind of took me out of like... It definitely took me out of like streaming the game. Let's see, no joke, if my governor becomes president, holy shit, I'll say it'll be worse than the other guy and our current guy combined. That's what I'm worried about.
A map. There's Hogsmeade. And over here, the Forbidden Forest. And, of course, Hogwarts. It's magnificent.
At this point, I think we're fucked regardless of who gets in. That's why you're better off voting for me for president. At least I'll tell you I'm going to screw you over ahead of time. You know, I figure I might as well be honest about it and tell you guys I'm just going to fuck you guys over. I will not tell you I will not decrease taxes, because let's face it, they don't decrease, they always increase.
Hello, Professor Rackham. We've placed the book on the pedestal as you asked. And this is my mentor, Professor Fig.
How do you do, Professor Fig? And you, my young friend, see now why you needed to return with the book?
I do. I also see why you refer to this room as the Map Chamber.
That you have come this far tells me that you possess extraordinary magical ability, the potential and power of which will unlock should you prove yourself worthy. The location of each of 4 trials will
A vote for
in
Ozzy is a
time
vote for free
appear
tacos.
on
Yeah.
the map. Trials that will test you and give you access to invaluable knowledge. Trials that you must complete on your own. Do you recall the pensive memory you viewed in my vault in Gringotts?
You and your friend Charles spoke of the port key.
He's
the trials
100%
you
focused on
created for
culture
one who
wars,
could see
imaginary
traces of
threats,
ancient
and fake
magic.
outrage and everything else.
Precisely.
And I'll leave my
Charles
politics with
is
that
another
last
of the
statement.
keepers.
Yeah, I hear ya.
A designation
I'm not
we
too
gave
fond of my governor
ourselves
over here either.
centuries ago,
He says
in
he's for the
light of
people, but
knowledge
he's
that
not.
we have been bound to keep hidden. Until perhaps now.
So, the passage from your ruins to Gringotts, everything in the vault, the restricted section, finding this room, none of these was a trial.
They were an important part of the journey, but they were not
This is how it's gonna go.
themselves. The fact that you have come this far,
I get voted in
however,
as president-elect.
bodes well. The
Inauguration
trials
day,
were
I
designed
come
to
out wearing a
ensure that the
suit with the
power and
poncho and a
knowledge
sombrero.
we have kept secret for so long
I'll swear on the
does
Holy
not
Bible,
fall
like, you know, it's
into the
tradition.
wrong hands. They
And
will
not only
test your
that, but I'll make
abilities
sure to
both
have
innate
taco
and
vendors
learned.
all over down
But of
Pennsylvania
equal
Avenue.
importance, everything you witness as you complete the trials will inform what you choose to do with all that we share. You will need patience. The trials have much to teach you. It will take time.
So, yeah. You know,
I'm
and not only
afraid
that,
we
but we'll
don't
have
have the luxury
mariachi,
of
we'll have a mariachi band,
We have waited this
you know,
long,
playing,
Professor Fig.
video
Surely
game
a
music
few
at
more.
the
Respectfully,
presidential
sir,
inauguration.
While I do not know the secret you keep, I do know that our young friend here has seen traces.
So,
Traces of a
Free
powerful
tacos and
dark
cervezas
magic
for
being
all.
wielded by goblin kind.
Yeah.
And we encountered an uncommonly powerful goblin wielding such
and then
magic
about a
as
week
we
into my
prepare to leave
presidency,
your
I'll have
vault at
everybody try to
Gringotts.
impeach me because,
We may already be
you know.
too late.
This is grave news.
They'll realize
indeed.
I have turned the place into
Young
a Mexican
friend,
state.
do you trust Professor Fig?
I do.
Then, in the light of your considerable skill and all you have already accomplished, we shall begin. You will find the location of the first trial marked on the map below you. Whilst Professor Fig may assist you in locating the trials, they may be completed only by one with our ability.
Shall we have a look? I know that tower. It's not far. You may have seen it yourself.
I don't know how it works for president, but I feel a lot of people just write you in on your ballot. That's true. They could write me in. I'd rather be a Mexican state than remain not a state. Sounds like my kind of inauguration. I'm telling you, it'd be a Mexican party.
It looks familiar. Perhaps your young friend is more well-traveled than you might think.
As your mentor, the least I can do is go ahead to make sure it is safe. Join me as soon as you can.
You said that you know that tower.
Yeah,
What
I'm
can
telling
you
you,
tell me about
it would be, for the first 100 days of my presidency, it would be a non-stop party. Nothing would get done. We'd get invaded, but even the invaders wouldn't be able to win because they'd be too busy throwing down with us.
Than meets the eye.
I'm telling you.
I'll find you at the tower as soon as I can.
Until then.
We don't make war, we make tacos.
And do not tell anyone where you're going.
Delicious tacos.
Revelio.
All right, so what the hell? Oh yeah, first trial.
Handy resource indeed.
The freezing spell. It is an efficient way to cool down a heated situation. But first, I will need you to complete a few tasks. Once you've done that, come and see me.
All right, so I have a couple of side stuff that I kind of want to do. Okay, so acquire and use a venomous tentacula. Acquire and use a mandrake on multiple enemies simultaneously, and then... Okay, you know what? Let's go pop some balloons. Oh, I don't have... The only war we'd have is the taco wars. All the different taco places would be battling for. Oh no! There would be no taco wars. I would put an end to that right away. Trust me. No taco wars on my watch. We're gonna have real, authentic Mexican tacos. And your taxpayer money will go to fund the taco vendors. It's only fair.
Revelio.
So instead of paying taxes for stuff that where they give it to other countries, no. I'll make sure your taxes are set to what really matters, and that's taco making. I am missing one more balloon.
Revelio.
Shit, where'd I see? Oh, there it is. Hiya! Eating delicious homemade guacamole, guacamole, as we speak, so good. Oh yeah, you can't beat the homegrown, the homemade stuff. But you know what kind of sucks though is the place where I usually go and get like this giant burrito, you know, with all the fixings and everything, is temporarily closed down while they remodel it. I had gone there like about 2 or 3 weeks ago, and like, damn it, they're like, oh yeah, we're remodeling. And I was like, fuck. I wanted me a big super burrito with all the works. Oh god.
Revelio.
Okay, there's number 4. Where's the last one? Oh, there it is.
Brilliant.
Fuck it. I don't got time to run. Sounds strange. We're growing up in Saginaw. We have pretty good Mexican food. No, you can definitely find some good places.
How did you get on with those tasks?
They're done, lady.
Madam Kagawa, I completed the list of tasks you assigned.
Wonderful. I trust you became more familiar with your broom through the process?
The stream didn't stop, did it? Might be my phone. Holy shit. What the fuck is... Might be my phone. Okay. Okay, it's my phone. I guess our servers went down, I guess.
Yes, Professor.
That's good to hear.
Because
Keep it up,
I
and
know
perhaps
there's
one
been
day
some
you'll have a
problems
spot
lately
on the
with streams,
Quidditch
so...
team, if Black ever permits Quidditch again. Well, with those tasks out of the way, let us get started. Glacius. Pay attention to your wand work.
Paying attention to my wand work is what it's all about.
Well done. I'd recommend that you practice your new spell here in my office before taking it out.
Accio, Depulso, Glacius, Confringo. Glacius.
There you go. Catching on quickly.
He assumed the position. 44 gold. Okay, did I get like new clothes or something? Let me see. Okay, there we go. It was just my phone because I have my phone also on the stream. Teal and brown. Kind of like that. No wait, I had this one. Those are locked. Imagine doing that with motion controls. Probably wouldn't be too bad with the motion controls. Okay, I'm wearing those. Okay, do I have secret room available? Yes, I do. Room of requirement. Damn, I love this. This game is so much fun. Where my Disney leaves. Fuck. Aha! Give me those. Give me potions. You know what's funny? The way I worded my tweet for this one, I put evil Mexican man plays evil wizard game. Holy shit! That's probably one of the funniest tweets I put out in a while. Because what was it? Recently, I had seen that somebody in San Francisco had written an article about how people who speak Spanish are also considered transphobes because they refuse to use the word Latinx. I'm like, kiss my ass. As a Mexican myself, like, no joke, I've talked to many Hispanic individuals, a lot of Latinos, and a lot of them are on the same. They agree. It's a stupid fucking word that nobody wants. Um, you know, we don't. You know, it's like I'm not gonna go as far as to say. You know, it's like obviously nowhere near what the N word is. It, but either way, it's still an insulting term for people to call us something when we have said no, don't do that. You know, if a person themselves wants to go by that, that's perfectly fine. But do not think that just because you want to be called that everybody else should. It's not the way it works. You know, we are a proud group of individuals, and not afraid to call out dumb shit. So that's why I worded that tweet the way I did. I was poking fun of that shit. All right, I got lots of potions. Let me upgrade my. Let me update my outfits. And then we'll just not wear that. Whoops. I meant to go here. If the room of requirement can give you whatever you need, why wouldn't you just think about gold? Because in this game, gold is not really that important. Gold, honestly, gold in this game, it's like the in this game, gold is like it's like you can have it, obviously, and you get it by selling all your extra, like all the extra clothes you have, you can sell them. But as you're playing the game, you actually start finding things. Uh, you can find things out in the wild, in the open world, without having to spend gold. The only reason you would want gold is if you're doing the 100% collection playthrough. where there are some items you can only get by buying them. But overall, you do not need gold. Okay, we are gonna head over. Oh, crap. Ah, okay, we're gonna have to travel all the way over there. Where's the nearest? Yeah, because, like, other than a couple of extra wands and brooms and all that, and maybe, like, early on, maybe, oh, shoot. You know what? I need to. Speaking of selling things, let me sell some stuff first. So it's one of those where, like, it's nice to have the gold, but it really is not that necessary.
You're back. Nice to see you again.
See, like, you could buy this stuff, but it's just there.
Nice doing business with you.
I always sell the clothes that are well below that have the stats that I don't need.
Hope to see you again.
Okay, let's go. And then I'll just fly all the way over there. Whee! A guy in some armor flying around. You know, as I was playing this on my other file and going and collecting everything, it gave me those vibes from back in the N64. You know how back in the N64 you had Donkey Kong 64 and Banjo-Kazooie and those collectathon games? That's exactly what this is, essentially. Such a good game. Like, and again, I'll say it again, the combat in this is just easy to get into. Continuing on.
You are ready to learn Arresto Momentum, the slowing charm. It allows you to freeze objects or people in midair. Simply complete a few tasks and then come and see me.
I like that a lot of the side quests involve doing things to learn new spells. So practice flying near the spires and okay, more balloon popping. We'll do those after this mission.
We're not alone.
We are not. Ranrock's loyalists. Around a dozen I can see, but could be more.
Can't we apparate past them into the tower?
We could, but we've no idea what's in the tower. More importantly, however, I'd like to know why they're here. They've set up camp just ahead. I suggest we investigate a little before doing anything else. Let's go.
Well, this isn't ideal.
No, it isn't. This way.
Oh, I do have this.
I'd suggest we use the disillusionment charm here. No sense in announcing our arrival.
I'm sneaking my way through like Solid Snake in armor.
Quickly now.
You can't hurt what you can't see.
Totalis.
Why, it's a grapple, you are.
And they are Thanos out of existence. Just like that. Ooh. Wigan Weld potion.
Only following orders. Leave your accusations in someone
Yeah,
else's
early on in the
direction
game,
if
it's
you
nice
don't
to be
mind.
able to use this spell. And disappear. You know, you can clear out a lot of bandit camps this way, and rewards are nice for doing it this way too. Hold on, what is over here?
Orders. Directly from Ranrock.
Search the tower
These
and the
orders
surrounding area.
indicate
Look for
that they're
anything
after
to do
something
with
to
names.
Names. What names? And why here?
Let's see. What you find here could be the key to Goblin kind finally taking its rightful place in the world. Ranrock. Yeah, because a piece of advice for anybody playing this.
I will draw blood.
Protego!
Like early on. Oh, that fucker went flying. You know, if you master the combat early on, then higher level enemies will be no problem whatsoever. You know, the fight will take a little bit longer, but if you can memorize their patterns, which is not that hard, honestly, you'll do fine. The only times I've had a bit of a problem is when I'm overwhelmed with a bunch of like enemies at once. So that was something that like happened to me early on in the game. You know what? Let's go to the Dark Arts robe. Yeah, early on in the game, I did have like a bit of a bitch of a time with dealing with a lot of enemies, but the more I played the game, obviously the better the better I started to get. So this is one of those games where I could see myself doing this on the hardest difficulty, and and be able to get through it. All right, we switched up the outfit for a bit. A little bit of an Assassin's Creed style look.
Looks like we found the entrance.
It's locked.
Not anymore.
Revelio. An unlocking charm.
Very handy. No time now, but if you don't learn it soon enough, we can work on it back at the castle.
Okay, let's
I imagine these brooms have been enchanted for centuries. Never seen an enchantment like...
Welcome to Sanbakar's Tower.
Hello, Professor. Did you say Sambakar's Tower?
I did. Professor Bakar is a keeper you have yet to encounter. I'm glad to see that I was correct in presuming that we would meet again soon after our last encounter. Though I surmise, based on the commotion I heard, that you did not have an easy time getting to me.
We did not, Professor. We encountered goblins outside the tower.
That goblins were aware of my vault is disquieting enough. But if they have also made a connection to this tower, then the threat may be greater than I thought. All the more reason for us to move forward. Downstairs, near the entry, a reservoir of ancient magic, like those you've seen before, has been unlocked. Command it to access a doorway. I'm afraid I cannot say more. As Professor Fig cannot join you, he and I will, in time, see you back at the map chamber. Remember what you see.
We're going to need to understand how Ranrock's loyalists knew about a tower that once belonged to a keeper. For the moment, however, you've more important things to set your mind to. A reservoir of ancient magic, I believe?
Yes, sir.
Then I shall leave matters in your increasingly capable hands. That said, be careful.
I will, sir. I'll see you back in the map chamber.
Hold on. Think I hear something. I'll be right back. All right, I am back. Thank you for your patience. My brother had stopped by real quick, so came to pick up some stuff. So I had to, make sure that see how he was, how things are going. So yeah, okay, we're back to it. Okay,
A
ancient.
reservoir of ancient magic, downstairs near the entry.
Did I just drink ground tea? I think I did. All right, so where was I?
Revelio.
Aha! The first trial, the first to four. But yeah, this is easily like right now, no joke. This is my game of the year. Even though we're like only
I've
3 months
seen this
into the year.
before, in Gringotts and the restricted section. Revelio.
So uh, now that I've actually played through the game and kind of have an idea, I'm willing to bet this would take me about another 3 streams at most. Been meaning to ask you, how do you feel about the new pitch clock? I wasn't a fan of it at first, but um, it's not a bad thing, because there are times where there are games that just drag on because the batter, and this is not just the batter, it's for both the batter and the pitcher, where they drag out and not bat forever because in between pitches the batter feels the need to adjust their fucking gloves or mess around with the bat. It's like, just get back in the fucking box, and the pitcher needs to choose his pitch. The pitcher needs to get the pitch and then throw. Because let's face it, although it's not a problem with the Giants because they're a team that plays pretty quick overall. Yeah, so like the Giants are a team that the pitch clock will not affect them a whole lot, but I can see how it could feel a little strange at first. Say, I don't know if you saw, but I love what Scherzer has been doing. Yeah, if you're a pitcher and you can find a way to exploit the pitch clock, and there's no rules against it, I say do it. Because by definition, pitching pitching is disrupting the hitter's timing.
Something must be different.
And hitting is timing a pitcher. So if you as the pitcher can find any way to exploit the hitter with the pitch clock, do it. But we'll see. We'll see how this works out in the end. I definitely do not like the idea of this having a potential effect on the playoffs.
These are never a welcome sight.
You don't ever want a playoff series to be determined by by a pitch clock. So oh.
Revelio.
But overall, I don't have a problem with the rule changes.
These look familiar.
Although I am glad to. It's funny, I have a stream set for tomorrow, but I meant to put it for Saturday. Tomorrow is I get to finally watch the Giants play an exhibition game. Definitely needing my baseball fix. So now you said maybe they'll be a little more lenient in October. Now the problem with that is I don't like that they would have like separate rules just for the playoffs, because at that point you're already having the.
What did that burst of magic do? Perhaps I should examine things from both sides of the archway.
I would ideally prefer to keep the rules consistent across both regular season and the playoffs, because at that point, by the time the playoffs roll around, hitters and pitchers would have already been used to. They would already be used to the whole pitch clock thing, and to change it just for the playoffs is insane. So I would say keep it.
The room changes when I
keep it the way it is, but if I'm the coaching staff of a team, I'm a little more of a, when come playoff time is, okay, you know the pitch clock rules, don't fuck around. So I like I said, ideally I would rather have the rules stay the same.
I can see a way out on one side, but when I pass through the archway,
Yeah,
it's
but you
blocked
see
by
in
a
other
wall.
sports the official swallows their whistle. But see, that's what I don't like. I don't like that they changed it just because it's the big game. It's like, if you have the rules in for a reason, then keep the fucking rule. Don't go changing the rules just because it's a big game, big playoff game. You got you get fan bases get pissed off because, oh, they called that during the regular season, and all of a sudden the playoffs they decide to just let them play. Just like keep it consistent throughout. That's all I say. Just keep it consistent. If you wait, did I?
I can see a way out on one side, but when I pass through the archway, it's blocked by a wall.
Ooh, how did I do this one?
More statues.
So, yeah, that's my whole thing. Keep the rules consistent. Like, okay, I get it. Like, I'll throw this one out there. The stupid runner at second rule. I do not like that rule whatsoever. Regular season, okay, fine. But in the playoffs, we know that it's not there. Shit.
Not making this easy on me.
Which way am I headed? Come here, platform.
Seems I ought to explore this archway from both sides.
Okay, so that should be... Oh, okay, wait. Go through here. That's the thing about this game's puzzles. They are, like, well done. Okay.
What did that burst of magic change on both sides of the archway?
Okay,
Something must be different.
Aha. Now go up here. Call the platform back this way. See, because I just needed to move that platform over here.
I'll never get used to these floors.
Yeah, they do have a bit of Zelda feel to it. They do. And the puzzles are not that hard. Essentially, just know when to dodge, when to and parry, and you'll be fine in this game. Oh shit! See, when it turns red, that's your cue to dodge. When it's yellow, that's a parry. Oh.
Potato! Stupefy! Stupefy!
Oh, I didn't see that one coming.
Potato! Confringo! Accio! Glacius! Glacius! Stupefy!
There we go.
Protego!
Just keep on moving.
Confringo!
Not too bad. But once you start, once you kind of start getting more spells as you play, and you start linking them, holy hell, you become a wicked killing machine. Whoa.
Accio!
Oh.
Accio!
There we go. I'm telling you, they did such a good job with this game. I do say, you know, if you're a person that likes these type of games and you haven't tried it out yet because of reasons, I mean, I feel like you'd be doing yourself a disservice not trying it out because it is a fun game. But you know, at the same time, I'm not going to be preaching, oh, play it and all that. No, it's like, yeah, you know, it should be up to the person whether they want to play it or not. Oh, damn, I got 5 Wigan Well potions? Fuck yeah.
Revelio.
Oh, wait. Hold on. That's the one I need. Okay, that's what I want to spend it on next. Wigan Well potency. Definitely want that to be. I definitely want that to be the. Oh, damn it! Too late. I don't think I can save here. Oh, I can. I was able to get it in. Nice.
This. Confringo. Glacius. Accio. Potato. Stupefy. Stupefy. Confringo. Glacius.
Oh.
Confringo. Glacius.
Not too bad. Now the big guy, the big heavy. This might take me a couple tries, but run away. Shit. Yeah, see, so he's spamming pretty much. So whatever color the orb is, that's the that is the spell you want to use. They are not that simple, though.
What a relief.
Man, I had 17 wing and weld potions and I'm down to 5. But that's because I haven't yet learned the... I haven't done the upgrade to where the potions heal a lot more of the health bar.
Revelio.
Once you are able
Another
to upgrade the wing and weld potions um, to heal almost your entire health bar, it's like having 25. It's like in a like in those beat 'em up games where you face a boss and they have like multiple health bars. That's what it is with once when you have upgraded your wing and weld potency. Make it me a cookie. Story time.
ability to transfigure the world around you is remarkable. What is it?
My father isn't getting better. I don't think he'll ever recover from the death of my brother.
It is agonizing to see those we love suffer.
The drought was years ago, but the pain of losing him is as deep for him now as if it had happened only yesterday. He doesn't need pretty pillars, he needs peace. What if I could help him, Professor?
You do so much for your father already.
It's not enough. I want to take away his pain.
It is tempting, I know, to use this magic that you're mastering to transfigure more than the physical world. But human emotion is a potent force unto itself. Even the most well-meaning and competent witch cannot possibly know the consequences of irrevocably manipulating it.
So I'm to watch as my father's pain destroys him.
Yeah.
It is not your pain to take. Every year, a student sees something sillier than I could ever imagine in their tea leaves. Oh, Miss Morganach, welcome back to Hogwarts, Professor.
That's going to take some getting used to. Professor Rickwood?
I was so pleased to hear that you'd accepted the position of Defense Against the Dark Arts, Professor.
Sit, Isadora. Tell us about your travels.
I was actually hoping that you and the others might join me at my home this evening. There's much I'd like to share with you.
That would be delightful. We shall let the others know.
Very well. I shall see you then.
Telling you, the story is really well written.
Another memory. Now to find a way out of here. More crystallized stone. That must be the way back to the map chamber.
What have we here?
I'm a student at Hogwarts, sir. And this is Professor Fig.
Professor Charles Rookwood at your service. Has someone completed the first trial?
I have, Professor Rookwood. We saw you in the Pensive in Gringotts with Professor Rackham.
Indeed. So, you found the portkey to access Professor Rackham's vault, and you deciphered the map within the locket you found floating above that Pensive.
I did. I found something that I can't identify floating above the last Pensive.
Ah, yes. You will find a similar artifact in each trial. You must take care to keep them safe. You will need them to complete the journey we have set forth for you. Once you have them all, we will tell you what to do with them.
Very well. Are you able to tell me anything about the next trial?
Before you proceed, I would like to speak with Charles regarding the urgent situation involving the goblins.
The goblins?
The student has seen traces of a powerful dark magic being wielded by goblin kind. They and their mentor, Professor Fig, not only encountered goblins lurking outside of San Bakar's tower, they also encountered a powerful goblin in my vault at Gringotts.
I'm afraid it would be wise to halt the trials until we know more. We shall defer to you in this matter, of course. Now then...
Wait, Professor. The name Rookwood. Do you think...
that there's a connection to Victor? Perhaps, but we can't be sure of its significance.
I'm out of soda.
For now, tell me what you saw in the Pensive.
Before the witch from the last Pensive, Isadora, became a Hogwarts professor, she argued with Professor Rackham about using magic to remove pain.
Hopefully the next Pensive provides more context. For now, we should learn what Ranrock knows. I will be honest, I've no idea where to start.
Actually, I might know of someone. I saw Sirona at the Three Broomsticks speaking to a goblin once. They seemed friendly.
Well, it's worth a try. See what you can find out. Of course, don't forget...
My studies. Yes, sir.
Before you go...
Aha.
Professor?
Have you encountered swirling traces of magic in the world? Aside from those along our path?
Not that I recall. What are they?
Evidence of the Keeper's efforts to manipulate the power of ancient magic during our time. If I am correct, and I usually am, you should be able to use them to inform and enhance your own magic.
Thank you, sir. I will look out for them.
Ah, it is now fall. Alright, I'm gonna have to go to the... I'm gonna have to go to the... go identify those. Aha, talent point. Just what I needed. Where's the wig and weld? Okay, what that's gonna do is definitely heal more when I use the potion, and believe me, that really is helpful. So that way, I'm not wasting a lot of them just trying to keep my health, keeping my health up.
I should ask...
Spectacular news! The broom upgrade's ready. Stop by the shop when you can.
I hope you will come and see me about a pressing and highly confidential matter at your earliest convenience. I believe that we may be able to help each other.
Please see me after class once you have completed the tasks I've set for you. I would like to teach you Descendo, useful for pulling objects to the ground.
Alright, so we got a couple of quests for some more... Alright, let's go do some quick side quests so I can get some more spells.
Does it get any more cozy than Hogsmeade?
But first things first, we're gonna go broom racing.
Welcome back. I've arranged a special price on the broom upgrade for you. I truly appreciate all of your help.
That's right, I forgot the broom upgrades also, the broom upgrades cost gold, so... But you'll have, by the time you get to purchasing those upgrades, you'll have plenty of gold.
Without the information you provided, my work would have taken twice as long. Thank you again. It may sound ambitious, but I've already begun work on another upgrade, more difficult to perfect than the last. I wondered, Would you be interested in joining forces again? There's another course near Arendelle that Miss Reyes has mastered. If you were to test this first upgrade there, it may help me as I develop the next. Oh, you'll consider it, won't you?
Sounds as if you're really outdoing yourself. If I'm able to help, I will.
Thank you. I know this recent success was only the beginning of what I can do for Broomflight.
Tell you, if you were to play this game,
and we'll be off to the races.
I could see
Off to the races then.
I can see you getting sidetracked by a lot of the side quests. It's hard to avoid. So she's all the way over there. So we got a ways to go.
I've always said that travel broadens the mind.
But the great thing about the side quests in this game is that the rewards are worth it in the end. Some of them will reward you with like spells. Other ones will reward you with like, you know, stuff to help you like create potions and whatnot. So it really is worth trying to do the side quests when you can. Well, since I'm here, and the side quests and the puzzles and all that keep the game from getting really stale. Yeah, so I cannot say enough good things about this game. I see more balloons. So another neat thing I like about the game that has helped me get closer to completing the collections is let me bring up the map. So if you zoom all the way out, it lets you see it gives you a progress. It gives you your progress stats as you're playing. So like right here, like it says Hogwarts Valley. It gives you the range of the enemy levels, obviously. So from 10 to 30. So meaning there's going to be some, there's going to be some fairly easy enemies to take out, but then there's going to be some hard ones. And then it tells you how it keeps track of the stuff you collected. So in this case, so far I have only done uh, where I popped a set of balloons out of 7 possible locations. So yeah, and it's also sectioned off into each area. So the Highlands is essentially the entire overworld, and as you can see, there's like an example. There's 117 collection chests, and then each individual one keeps track of the stuff in that area, which is honestly, it's been helpful for me. I believe. Let me check my. So out of 603 items, I have collected 574. I'm almost done. As you can see, I'm only 4 trophies away from platinum. This. Think you will ever read or listen to the books? Probably not. Because story wise, this is like obviously different from the movies and the books. It's kind of like an example I like to use. It's like Star Wars. You know, everyone is familiar with the movie saga, obviously the one with Luke Skywalker and all that one. So the movies. But personally, my favorite like era of Star Wars is the Old Republic. I just find that to be a lot more interesting, than the quote unquote Skywalker era of Star Wars. That's how I feel about this game. I am like a lot more invested in the story from the game than I am from the movie and the books. But who knows? I'm the kind of guy that say never say never. Maybe one day I'll be bored to the point where I might actually watch it or read them. But it's highly unlikely.
Here we are. Mr. Weeks wasn't wrong about the mountain views.
If it isn't the fastest Gryffindor.
You're damn right. My name is Peter Gryffindor.
Hello, Imelda. So, another trial?
Of course it's another trial. And you'd better be taking part.
Oh, you better bring it. Scared everyone else away?
So, what? You finally scared everyone else away?
Oh, I have plenty of challengers. They're just not very good. No one sets records by wishing for them. And I need strong competition to stay on top of my game. Are you going to try to beat my flying record or not?
You're damn right I am.
I'm ready to fly.
Finally, a decent challenge.
These are important to be able to upgrade. These are really good to upgrade your broom and make it go faster.
I'd say that was acceptable.
This is better than Superman.
Now that's more like it.
Now this is pod racing.
I'm getting the hang of this. Excellent. Brilliant.
Whee! I'll check on the chat right now. I'm just trying to.
Brilliant.
We're almost done.
I'd say that was acceptable. Maybe. Oh, did anyone else see that?
See, the audiobooks are good if you're doing chores or something. I don't think the movies are your cup of tea. I don't think they are. I can recall my best friend trying to get me to
You've
watch them, and I
improved,
just
I
like
must admit. That was a bloody
I
good run.
I
Be careful. earn a
I had gone to
reputation
his
for
house and I
talent
think they were
around
watching it, and I
and some
just like
people
remember
get put out of
vaguely
business.
zoning out.
Sounds like you're speaking from experience.
Yes, well, I am. Anyway, you didn't do abysmally. I can't deny that. But you'll not have the same luck on the South Coast course.
We'll see, won't we? Till next time.
I half expected you to back down. Rest on your laurels. See you at the South Coast trial, if you don't lose your nerve.
My name is Rusty
To
Shackleford.
race this course again, visit the podium with the leaderboard, where you can start the race and check your time.
Shackleford,
Another
Rusty.
successful flight. I should let Mr. Weeks know.
Let me activate some of these flu flames.
This could prove dangerous if I'm not careful.
You can't. Travel was before I invented
There we go.
blue powder.
These are perfect for obviously fast traveling. Hogsmeade and oh crap, wrong. I get confused sometimes with the. I have to use the D-pad. Yeah, you know. Okay, so and I'll give you another example of why sometimes you would think certain movies would, you know, that I would watch them, but and then it turns out that I didn't like them. Another example is The Lord of the Rings.
I want to hear all the
I remember I went to go see the second one with my cousin Joe. And I remember that I fell asleep like no more than 20 minutes into the fucking movie. Like, I just zoned out.
Good news, Mr.
Gonna head out later, guys.
With
All right,
your
yes, man.
upgrade,
Thanks for
I
stopping
was
on
able
by.
to set a new record at the Irondale course.
Brilliant! I knew the upgrade had fantastic potential.
Yeah,
How did your broom feel?
I thought I
It
would
rides
like the
well.
Lord of the
Does
Rings
get a tad shaky at
stuff,
top
but
speed, and the
that's
handle
not
wobbles
always
a
the
bit when I
case.
hit a strong gust of wind.
Ah, yes. I see. I think I know how to address that. Thank you. I owe you one.
If it means another upgrade, the pleasure's all mine.
You sound as determined as I am to improve broom flight. It's a joy to have a collaborator like yourself. If I'm right, and I do hope I am, you'll be hearing good news from me soon. Thank you again, truly.
Mr. Weeks and I do make a good team.
Yep, they're slow movies. Yeah, because remember, we went to go see it, man, and then I fell asleep, and I was like, yeah, these movies are not for me. And I tried giving them a chance later on, too, but I just couldn't get into them. Then again, I have an attention span that, you know, not every, you know, it's just that the premise, I don't know. The premise, I guess, just didn't hit with me. That's why.
All roads lead to Hogsmeade.
You know, it really all depends on. Arresto momentum. All right, let's If you fall asleep during Lord of the Rings, you will never get through the books. That's why I never read them. But then again, honestly, I think books I have a better shot of getting through because I like to read. I enjoy reading. So the likelihood of me actually reading the books and getting past them is very likely. If you started with, you mean the Two Towers? Isn't it called the Two Towers? Twin Towers is what those is what we lost.
Your life ends here.
It really won't matter if I go back to the Fellowship because here's the thing. We went to go see The Hobbit also when that came out, and even I got bored of that movie. It's like even I got bored of The Hobbit, and I read the book, and I had no issue with the book. But then again, it had been a long time since I read the book and then to the movie, so that could be it all really depends. Another case is like an example. I love the I love watching the Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory movie. I love that movie. Oops. No, I'm talking. No, I know it's not The Hobbit, but I'm saying that even then, because they're still in the same universe, I didn't. I just can't. I couldn't get past The Hobbit. And I read the book. To me, it's like.
There we go.
But like I said, I love the Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory video, the movie. I love the movie. Read the book, love the book too, and I can, and I like how they're different in aspects. But fast forward to when they remade the movie with Johnny Depp, and I saw parts of it, and I was like, ah. It's like I didn't like the movie one fucking bit. And I know the Johnny Depp movie follows the book a lot more than the 1970s version uh, did. But I did not like Charlie and the Chocolate Factory, the movie. Again, had no problem with the book. I love the book. I just could not get into the movie. And a lot of it likely has to do with Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory was the one I saw first. So that movie set the standard for what the Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory was going to be. And any reboot attempt on it was gonna change the way I viewed it. So I probably, from a bias standpoint, was not going to. Is it? Oh, that's Beast Class. Where'd you, but I did honestly give I did give Charlie and the Chocolate Factory a chance. I just didn't like it. So it really is, like I said, I have a really, it's no joke when I say that my taste in movies is very, very acquired.
Welcome back. Have you finished your assignments?
Yeah, the remake does hold more true to the book, but Tim Burton isn't my favorite director, and it was just weird.
Discipline. Wisdom is a golden snitch, as they say, and you're proving a skilled seeker in that regard. Let us practice Arresto Momentum. A charm, incidentally, created to stop quaffles from plummeting straight to the ground during a Quidditch match. Precise, deliberate movements.
Gene Wilder was perfect. He absolutely was. I cannot tell you how much I love that movie. I love to go back and watch that movie.
Very good. I recommend practicing your new spell as much as possible.
What the fuck did she teach me? Oh, Arresto.
Perhaps before you leave here.
Arresto Momentum.
That's it. Keep it up.
There we go. Yeah, I don't know. It was just something, you know, as a kid growing up watching Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory that just always stuck with me. And yeah, it's always going to be hard for any movie that comes after that to oh, trolls. We're gonna go troll hunting. Yeah, so when they announced the Charlie and the Chocolate Factory, I was like, okay. It just, and keep in mind, I don't have a problem with Tim Burton. After all, made one of the best fucking Batman movies of all time. I have not. You know, after all, I love Batman, the Michael Keaton version of Batman. So, and granted, a lot of the Tim Burton movies I'm not like a big fan of, and he did recently. He did Wednesday, right? He was the one behind the Wednesday show on Netflix. I thought that was a fantastic fucking movie. So yeah, like if I had to tell you my two best Burton things, the two things I like from Tim Burton were Batman, which also I think includes Batman Returns, and then Wednesday.
Revelio.
Let me take a look at my map. All right, let's go. Let's go that way. It's funny because okay, again, I'll keep I'll talk about these.
Wonder if I'm safe to explore in there.
It's like what is it like Willow? I love the movie Willow, and I love that style of and I liked it. It is that mystical adventure fantasy style thing and all that. And you would think because of that I could enjoy Lord of the Rings and Harry Potter, but it's just weird that it's just I don't know. It's like hard to explain. It's like maybe it's like I guess it has to do with the screenwriting. Adam's Family is perfect for him. Oh yeah, and I'm telling you, I saw it just a couple like months, like about a month ago. I actually saw it. Like while I was working, I had my iPad going, so I was like doing my work while also watching the show, and I enjoyed the show. No, I won't talk spoilers for those that haven't actually seen it. But I thought Jenna Ortega did a great job as Wednesday. She was like did a really damn good job with it. That's a mongrel letter. So yeah, and with that one, I am looking forward to the second season. I thought the first season of Wednesday was really good, top notch. I know where I can find some trolls, but I might have they're a little overpowering at this stage. So I'm trying to find these little icons right here that have like a little mountain site, and they'll tell you what kind of layer it is. Okay, you know what? For now, I'll go. Let's go talk to. Let's go. Grand Staircase.
Off on another adventure, are we? Okay, there's that one. Where is the other? Damn it! Where is the other one?
Revelio.
Oh, down there. Okay. Let's see. 5 and 1 is 6. So I need 5. 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, hold on. 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So it's gonna be the furry spider. Furry spider, furry spider, furry spider.
What are you up to now?
Okay, that should open the door now. I love me doing math. I love math problems when it's addition and subtraction and multiplication.
Might I trouble you for a moment?
Success.
Revelio.
Took me a while to figure out those at first, because I was actually trying to figure out the correct way to do these. It took me like well into halfway through the game to understand it.
Hello again, Mr. Moon.
Oh, I was hoping to see you again, my young friend. Gladwin Moon, Hogwarts caretaker, at your service. First, please allow me to apologize if I seemed a bit unsteady when we last met. I'm afraid I had a rather disconcerting encounter. Although I hear your visit to Hogsmeade was even more eventful than mine.
I suppose you could call it eventful. I certainly wasn't expecting a troll attack.
Oh, of course not. And from what I understand, the village was lucky you were there. In fact, my recent visit to Hogsmeade is the reason I was hoping to bump into you. I could use your help with something. Do you see that curious statue over there? Watch what happens when that light changes from day to night.
What a terrible night to have a curse.
Now, if you wouldn't mind humoring me for a moment, see if you can remove the moon from the statue. Ooh, odd little contraptions, aren't they? It seems the statue vanishes once the moon is removed. Which, incidentally, can only be done at night. Why don't you hold on to that one for now, and I'll explain more as we walk. Ever since that fateful day in the village, those curious statues have begun appearing about the castle. A fair number have been strewn around Hogsmeade. Someone, it seems, is trying to torment me.
Yep.
You see, that day in Hogsmeade, I turned a corner and came face to face with a boggart, or shapeshifter, if you will, which takes the form of whatever scares you most. This one's
Revelio.
of a demiguise. Yes! Terrifying creature that can see the future. Wholly unnerving. I encountered one when I was a lad in Korea. Terrible experience. Those statues are demiguises. The moons, I assume, are an uninspired play on my name. Some jackanapes used a boggart to learn my greatest fear and use it against me. I have my suspicion as to the scoundrel or scoundrels responsible. It is my hope that they will slip up and reveal themselves as the statues disappear. That is why I need your help in removing the statues.
Why me?
A couple of reasons, frankly. First, your daring do against those trolls in Hogsmeade has gained you a reputation for fearlessness. Second, as macabre and hideous as a demiguise is, most would find my fear of them unwarranted.
The man is afraid of a fucking statue.
I've seen how they affect me. I'm at my wit's end, young friend. I simply can't bring myself to go near them. In fact, I know of two statues right here in the faculty tower. Perhaps you could start simply by removing them, so I can go about my evening duties.
I'd be glad to help you, Mr. Moon.
Oh, I knew I could count on you. First, you know how to cast a disillusionment charm, correct? You'll want to do that before wandering the tower at night.
This is actually one of the
you'll
fun ones to do.
notice that the door is locked. However will you get in? Alahomora, that's how.
But what about curfew?
Curfew? Oh, tosh. I sense you're a bit like me when I was your age. Oh, the school was my oyster. And I took advantage of it. Oh, everyone loved me for it. Oh, those were the days. Now, you'll find one statue in the prefect's bathroom and the other in the hospital wing. Good luck. Oh, and thank you.
All right. Time for some shenanigans. Time to start breaking and entering.
Aloha Mora.
All right. It took me. I remember when I first did these. It took me like about 5 minutes to figure out how to actually work the mini game.
Revelio. No one claps eyes on you. This is a restricted area of the castle.
Aloha Mora.
So as soon as you see that little those gears start spinning, that means you have it in the right spot. And you just have to, with your analog sticks, hold on to it long enough for it to pick the lock.
Revelio.
All right. See, I'm gonna see. Tempted to start just pickpocketing everything.
Revelio.
Let's see. Reminder to staff: the Hogwarts house elves do an exceptional job of keeping the castle in order. They are seldom unprepared for any number of items that they may encounter each day. However, only the other day, an unexpected stash of wizarding crackers went off from behind a cushion. The cacophony was most untowards, engulfing one poor elf in the blue smoke and giving those of us nearby abdominal ringing in our ears for the rest of the day. I expect the culprit was Peeves. Keep an eye out and be careful. Fuck you, Peeves. All right, potion.
How are your students getting along this year?
Rather poorly, I'd say.
Is that so?
We're raising a generation of coddled cape masters that can scarcely tell the difference between Aconite and Asphodel.
Yes, well, it's still early.
You say that every year, Matilda.
Okay, I'm going the right way. Sneaking around is pretty fun, though. I like it. I like doing that.
This must be the prefect's bathroom. Aloha Mora.
Oh, crap. There we go.
Revelio.
She's right. Goblins alone, troll. Speak to a prefect. I'm a prefect too. That's it. 50 house points.
Let's get the hell out of here.
I've always said that travel broadens the mind.
You don't send the hospital in on account of my venomous skin patches?
Not at the moment, no. Then
had planned to bet a few galleons on Hufflepuff this season.
Okay, where?
Not this year, anyway.
I'm partial to Hufflepuff myself. What was that?
What was what?
You didn't hear anything. Yeah, go that way. Metal Gear Hogwarts. We're sneaking around is the object.
The faculty tower is off limits to students. Must have been a ghost.
Shit, that was close. You know, and the music doesn't help at all. It's that quirky, how would you say, Home Alone style type music. Well, you're up to no good.
Hello, Mr. Moon. I have the moons you asked me to collect.
Oh, goodness! You're as fearless as I'd hoped. An excellent start. If we can collect more, it may shed some light on who's behind all this. Of course, I first suspected Peeves. He drove the previous caretaker, Rancorous Carp, to an early retirement with his intolerable buffoonery. But that does not explain the boggart in Oxmead, does it? No. I am determined, with your help, to discover the identity of my tormentor.
It's definitely intriguing. I'd like to help you solve this mystery.
You, my friend, are a gentle person and a scholar. And I have something to offer in exchange for your assistance. Now, remember, the moons are only retrievable at night. Thus, I encourage you to use a disillusionment when necessary.
Understood. I shall keep
I could
an
see
eye
the
out.
Home Alone
I
comparison.
appreciate
Yeah.
Oh, I knew you were the one to ask for help. Keep at it so we can solve this mystery. We are fortunate.
Yeah, it's just like you listen to the music and it's like you get that vibe. It's like you just get that like 90s comedy cheesy movie vibes, which is hilarious. Oh wait. Why in the hell was I going the other way?
Welcome, everyone. I see you've already met some of the many beasts we study in this class. Though be advised, none of these creatures should be taken lightly. They are all in their own way dangerous, especially if one does not know how to handle them properly. Now, it seems many of you are out of practice. Let's take some time to review the basics of how to care for a beast, shall we? Miss Sweeting, would you please assist our new student with the lesson today?
Yes, Professor Howen. Hello, I'm Poppy Sweeting. Don't worry about Professor Howen's speech. She over-exaggerates sometimes. All the beasts in class are perfectly safe. Oh!
Miss Sweeting, pay attention, please. The tongue of a puffskein can be a slippery devil.
Yes, Professor. Here, you can practice on Gerald. Just keep an eye out for his tongue.
What's up, Gerald?
You can use my brush. Just be gentle. Oh, and think.
Oh.
Thoughts. I like to think it enriches his experience. That's lovely. I'm sure he feels much better. I think he might be hungry. Would you mind giving him some?
If I must, here's your food, you little whoever the fuck you are.
What do you suppose the pellets taste like to Gerald? Pudding, I like to think. I think we can safely say that Gerald likes you.
That's good news. He seems very nice.
He is. Kindness is one of his best qualities, right after ambition and cleanliness.
Good work, everyone. Now, let's make our way to the pens and select another beast. And please, do be careful as you feed and groom them.
Oh yeah, this is where we're gonna learn how to capture the beasts.
To the measles in the farthest pen.
This way. The Neasels are over here.
Oh, couple of Neasel whiskers ought to get me a few canuts at least. Enough to buy something from Honeydukes. Stupid thing.
Oh, he's picking up the overgrown cat.
What are you doing?
Tuss, peculiar Poppy. Worried about a worthless little rodent.
Her name is Persephone!
Her name is Persephone!
That's really not funny.
I'm not the kind of guy you want to mess with, especially when I'm wearing a fucking mask.
Let's go.
You slithering swine. Yeah, I wonder if I can get a cocaine bear in this. That would be awesome.
Those two don't belong anywhere near this class. Poachers in training. Persephone was onto them instantly. Thank you for your help. Let's carry on. Her Neasels really took to you. They know a good egg when they see one. As do I.
It appears our time has come to an end. Please close the pens and see yourselves out. Now, where is our new student?
All right, you got yourself a Tamagotchi. Yeah.
I would like a moment, please.
Hello, Professor. You wanted to speak with me?
I did. How did you find your first beasts lesson?
It was wonderful. I believe I'm really going to enjoy this class.
Good. You seem to understand that when beasts are properly controlled, they can play a vital role in our lives. Some provide us with magically imbued materials, if cared for correctly, which does not include torturing them for whiskers. Well done, by the way. Probably best to let me handle it next time.
Yes, Professor.
They're nearly
Next
as
time
bad
we'll
as
shove
the savages
their
in
wand up their
Rookwood's
butt.
Poacher pack. Sadly, we're the ones who suffer, stumbling over dead beasts. Terrible waste of resources.
Surely the poachers can be brought to justice by someone. The Ministry, perhaps?
An optimistic idea. Now, why don't we focus on more immediate matters that we can control? Professor Weasley has asked that I prepare some assignments designed to help you catch up to the other 5th years. Be on the lookout for my owl. Meanwhile, I also encourage you to study as many beasts as you can on your own time.
Over here.
Uh-oh.
Do you need something, Poppy?
Thank you again for saying something to those brutes so that I didn't have to. You were an augury at noon in the desert.
I certainly hope that's a good thing.
It's something my gran and I say. It means that something or someone is a welcome surprise. At least that's what we decided it meant.
I couldn't stand there and watch them harm the poor thing.
We're of a similar mind. Actually, in light of that, there's someone I'd like you to meet in the forest.
You've intrigued me. Very well. Lead the way.
I'd hoped I would.
All right, lead the way.
I wouldn't take just anyone there. In fact, you're the first.
Really? Well, thank you, I think.
As I said, we think alike. Pleasant surprise.
All right. Let's go see what the surprise of hers is.
Quite the weather we're having, don't you think?
Poppy, where are you taking me?
It really is much better if I just show you. Don't worry, we're nearly there.
Oh God, this reminds me from that scene in The Simpsons where the episode where they get into a fight with Shelbyville over the lemon tree.
Stand back.
And Nelson interrupts the class and asks them, "Hey, something's happened to the tree." And then they all go running with him, and then he stops to drink water. And one of them asks him, "Wouldn't it be easier for you to tell us what's going on?" He goes, "No, I told you I had to show you something, and I stick by that." And then he goes back to start drinking water again.
Isn't she just magnificent? Go on, introduce yourself to her. But be careful. You must always show hippogriffs the proper courtesy before you approach them.
Wouldn't it be easier for you to tell me? My mask is clipping through the hood.
I knew it. I don't think I've ever seen a hippogriff take to someone this quickly. You can feed and brush her if you'd like. I come and check on her every once in a while. Bring her pasties, tell her what's going on in the castle. You wouldn't know from looking at her, but she's a dreadful busybody.
You seen little shit pellets.
So, what did you think of Highwing?
I thought she was brilliant. Can't believe you introduced me to her.
I suspected you two might get along.
Are you the reason students have been seeing hippogriffs flying above the Forbidden Forest?
Perhaps. Did you know that once you earn a hippogriff's trust, they'll always be there for you? I've seen it firsthand with her.
How exactly did you and Highwing cross paths?
It's a longer story, but I rescued her from poachers a few years back. Got her to safety and, well, she was fine until recently. You may have noticed that poachers are something of a problem in the area, so I worry they could get her again. And I might not be there next time.
Professor Howin mentioned the poachers as well. She seemed to imply that we couldn't rely on the Ministry to help.
I don't often agree with Professor Howin, but on that, I fear she's right. The poachers' influence is growing. I see them every day in the village, lingering, talking to people. They're up to something. I'm just not sure what.
That does seem strange. Sounds as if they're planning something.
Exactly. I think I'm going to look into it. Find out what's going on. What they're doing.
I think that's a fine idea. Information is power.
And the more I know, the better I can keep Highwing safe.
You seem undeterred. Will you let me know what you find out?
Oh, very well. I will. I should be going, but we'll speak again soon, I hope.
There we go. That's the look. Oh goddamn, that's funny. All right, I need that. Now, if I could just find some damn trolls. I don't remember where. Well, I know where there's some of them are, but. All right, let's see what foe this is.
Revelio.
Do any of the fashion accessories have buzz? Yeah. Yeah, like there's two. You got two menus. If you hit X, that takes you to the section where it lets you know your offense and defense. And as you progress, you can add upgrades to it to make them even better. So by hitting X, you go into the available options you have, and by hitting square, you just bring up the cosmetic. Like even if you no longer own that item, it stays as a cosmetic as well. So, but one thing that you will be doing a lot in the game is constantly updating your gear. So you see how some of the early ones they don't have like traits until you start getting until you start going after bandit cabins. So if you can see this one, how my defense goes down by 2 on the upper right hand, that's one thing you kind of want to be mindful of as you're playing. So you have the equipped item and then the cosmetic item that you have. So it's like you have so like what you see on here is the current outfit he's wearing, but cosmetically I like to change the outfit. When you go to the room of requirement and you actually start breeding animals and taking like for example some of you'll get when you feed them and you brush them, they'll give you items. They'll give you like whatever their like their fur or a feather, stuff like that, depending on the animal. And those are used to upgrade your equipment, your clothes.
Revelio.
Okay, who do we have here? Okay, I'm a little bit too high. Okay. This might be a troll. No. Oh shit.
Confringo.
This is what I mean where I get overwhelmed by enemies. Ah, they killed me. This is where... See, this is what I mean where I tend to have a little bit of trouble. Is with... When there's a lot of... When I have quite a few of enemies. Because I concentrate on the one. So, that is kind of like my... It's not even a nitpick. It's just like my... Oh. See, it's hard to see. For me, it's hard to see. I need to get rid of these Infurious Come on.
Arresto momentum. Accio. Confringo. Defendo. Stupefy. Accio. Arresto.
Wolf in sheep's clothing. I'm assuming the Grimm is a reference to the Brothers Grimm. I have no idea.
Accio. Levioso. Depulso.
Okay.
Levioso.
Oh, this is Berlin trial. Oh, I don't think I have any.
Let's see what's up your sleeve this time, Merlin. This looks intriguing.
Where does this take me? Little Red Riding. Oh, okay. Moon is not yet full, yet such is my family's fear that they have sent me away prematurely. I am frightened. As a wolf, I am powerful, but before the moon is round, I am merely human. Merlin knows what beast I may encounter in my present form. It does no good to dwell upon it. I hope I last this night and okay. So this guy is he kicked the bucket. Poor bastard. Didn't realize the depth of this game. Yeah, there's a lot. You know, if you go through and you just play the game, you'll see.
Not so tricky after all, Merlin.
I remember there being like some callbacks to other games as well. Like not even just like. It's like I said, this game is definitely worth checking out. Let's go to Hogwarts real quick. Yeah, and obviously me not being a Harry Potter fan, I'm not gonna catch I'm not gonna catch any of the Harry Potter references. I may catch something, but overall, like I'm not gonna catch them the way the hardcore, uh, like the hardcore Harry Potter fan will. But there are stuff from like even other games or other franchises that sneak in as well, so which is pretty cool. Extra storage, yay! All right, let's continue on. Okay, so those are a little bit later. Where I'm trying to remember, what is the best place for me to go? And then later on, like the potions that I'm making, I can have stations where I can have 3 brewing at the same time. So I can have multiple stations. Might do a couple more missions and then call it a night. I am like tired as heck. I've had a long couple of days, the last couple of days, so it would be a good time to do a little bit of this and then get some rest. Dogweed and Deathcap. Okay, that is in Hogmead. There we go.
Does it get any more cozy than Hogsmeade?
So yeah, I feel not recovering from the stomach flu, didn't sleep for a few days. Yeah, I am like, I haven't been sick, but I've had a bit of a personal thing going on.
Not saying I don't have.
So I am just like mentally and physically exhausted right now. So yeah, I might just do a couple more side stuff and do a couple more side quests. Maybe start the next big one and then call it there so I can get some rest. I need to fix my schedule. I need to fix the schedule. Uh, so I need Venomous.
Revelio.
Watch yourself, though. Let's have you leave here alive.
Hello.
Oh, hello. Whew. Sorry I'm in a bit of a tizzy. I was just scolding some of the plants for spitting and nipping. I suppose it's my own fault for putting more than 4 to a tray. By the way, Beatrice Green is the name, but you may address me as Madam Green. Welcome to Dogweed and Deathcap. Oh, mind you don't knock the mandrakes. Oh, if there wasn't the constant demand for antidotes, I wouldn't need to stock so many of the little dears. Except, of course, for curses. And, well, if you've been petrified, then obviously you've come to the right place. Mind you don't knock the mandrakes. Oh, if there's an uprooting, you'll be the next one to drop dead, and I'm in no mood for a clear-up.
What do you have for sale?
Well, what say we show you some of what's available? Oh, I'm always thrilled when a young one makes a wise purchase. I can tell you'll go far. But your things will be safe with me till they're sold. Then you'll have to make do with money.
Give me money. That's why I'm selling them.
Such a wee bairn gieing a thrashing to a troll. Oh, I can't believe it.
All right, I'll come back for the other stuff later.
Doors always open. You be sure to stop by soon.
All right, let's find some enemies.
Hogsmeade, here I come.
Let me find some enemies nearby. Let's go fly around.
It's like a place right out of a storybook.
Yeah, no, we're not fucking with you guys right now. Hell no.
Assignment's all finished. Stupid.
All right. Now, if I could just find a troll there. But first things first, back to Hogwarts. Oh, I haven't turned any of those on. Or those, Jesus.
Revelio.
Fuck it, if I have to take this, then so be it.
Revelio.
Do we have here?
Why did I never learn how to swim?
Luckily for me, these quests, if I don't do some of the side quests, they can stay remain active. I know some games there tends to be sometimes where if you don't do a side quest at by a certain time, then it's done. Luckily, in this game, every side quest is accessible at any time if you don't do them like right away. While others do unlock for finishing other side quests, so you know. The funny thing is by doing the side quests, you could easily by doing the side quests, you could easily overpower yourself like really quickly.
I almost caught an owl in my
wonderful to see you again.
Alright, where are you, Garlic?
I've completed my assignments, Professor.
Pleased to hear it. Professor Weasley will be too. I'll be sure to let her know how well you're coming along.
Thank you, Professor.
Professor Hecat tells me she taught you Levioso, so you should be ready for a more advanced levitation charm. Wingardium Leviosa requires a bit of concentration and a nice, graceful wand movement. Let's see you try your hand at it. When executed correctly, you should be able to pick up boulders as though they were sprigs of sneezewort. Well done! Feel free to practice Wingardium here in the greenhouse.
Wingardium Leviosa.
There you go. This one comes in handy because this is the one where you can move stuff. You know what? I think I'll, yeah, I think I'm gonna go ahead and call it there. I'm gonna get right to, definitely head to bed. I am tired as heck. So, thank you guys for joining me here tonight. It went just about 3 hours, just a little, just about. But yeah, a lot. This was a lot shorter than I was planning on to. I was not originally going to stream tonight, but I was like, screw it, let's play some Hogwarts at least. But yeah, I'll keep an eye on my Twitter or my YouTube community tab, and next stream should be on Thursday. So there will be no stream tomorrow, but there will be on Thursday. So, with that, I am going to go to bed. You guys have yourself a good night. Thanks for everybody that stopped on by. And yeah, I will catch you all later.